Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction. Today we're talking about who's harder to guard. ESPN came up with a recent poll. They asked who's harder to guard. Was it Stephen Curry or Allen Iverson? Now, conventional wisdom says both of them are hard to guard. You have Stephen Curry, he can pull up from 30. He has crazy handles. He can finish at the basket. Two-time MVP, NBA champion. So all facets of the game, he's a beast. He's hard to guard. He's hard to guard. Then you got AI, my man AI, the answer. If you had questions, AI had the answer, ladies and gentlemen. And his answer was he'll cross you over. He can shoot the mid-range. He can pull up from three, not as efficient as Curry, but he can pull up on three. He could drive the basket, and he could carry a team to the NBA Finals. Now, I'm going to give you my answer, but we're going to look at both. We're going to compare and contrast. Curry, better shooter than Iverson. Iverson, better finisher than Curry. And that's close. Curry, more disciplined than Iverson. Iverson, more heart than Curry. I'll say way more heart than Curry. Iverson had more heart than 99% of the guys in the NBA. It was like a small sliver of list of people he didn't have more heart than. Defense, they were both kind of shaky on defense because Iverson used to gamble a lot. So I'm going to give the defense to Curry because Curry plays more positional defense. He only gambles when he was injured, like in the NBA Finals. He kept trying to go for steals and, he kept getting reaching fouls, even though a lot of them were like bad calls. Coachability, Curry, of course. Game, mental, situational. I'll give that to Curry. I think Curry is more situational than Iverson. Handles, Curry has sick handles, but Iverson, come on now. He told you how to do the crossover. And I remember that rebound commercial was like, I go in, then I bring it back out. So I got to get that Iverson, hands down. Iverson had made too many people fall. He done crossed up Jordan. So who's harder to guard? That's the question. Look. I know a lot of people might disagree with me, and you can if you want. I don't care. I don't care. But look, right now, if I was to say, like, let's just say Curry's career ended today, and I don't want Curry's career to end. Let's just say we're just looking at them in their prime. Curry's in his prime now. Iverson in his prime. Who's harder to guard? Allen Iverson. Hands down, without a doubt. Iverson used to cook almost everybody. He crossed Jordan up. He used to cook Kobe. You saw what he did to Tyronn Lue. That year when he took the 76ers to the NBA Finals, he was averaging like 30-something points a game. And they were like the only team that blemished the Lakers' record. The Lakers swept everybody else except for them. So, that being said, man, Iverson was... Curry, the thing about Curry, he's hard to guard. Like, don't get me wrong, he's like a beast. Pull up from 30, do whatever. But if his jump shot isn't going, it's like you accomplished something. With Allen Iverson, if his jump shot wasn't going, you didn't accomplish anything because he could drive to the basket. He could get to the free throw line. He just made it hell for you to guard. And it was like non-stop. Like, he never ran out of energy. He never got tired. Just going. He'll play the passing lanes, get easy baskets that way. He was like a one-man fast break. Iverson was literally like a freak of nature. Like, to be that small, like, because Curry is small, but he's 6'3". Iverson was 6'1". And to get to the basket and finish like that, to be able to shoot the mid-range like that, and occasionally drain threes. It's not like, because Curry's a way better three-point shooter, but Iverson could hit threes, especially timely threes. If you don't believe so, watch that Toronto series when Philly played Toronto before they went to the NBA Finals. So, man, it was crazy. Like, Iverson, you couldn't guard him. You would literally have to institute like some kind of weird zone, throw different guys at him all the time. He was like the first option. Like, Curry, he's the first option, but he's the first option amongst many options. Iverson, you automatically knew, okay, tonight we're playing Philly. They only have one offensive threat, and you still wouldn't shut him down. Like that's how crazy it was. You could not shut him down. It's sort of like when they talk about like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. There's certain guys, you already knew what they're going to do. You already knew what the scouting report said. It said, don't give them this, don't give them that. Like with Kobe Bryant, Shane Battier wrote a whole book about how to stop Kobe Bryant. And he would still get scored on like 35, 45 points. I mean, just doozed on. And that's how it was with Iverson. It didn't matter what you did. You just have to pray that he was going to have a bad night. Because if not, you couldn't guard him. I swear to you, you could not guard him. And a lot of you young guys, a lot of young kids, if you've never seen Allen Iverson play, you need to Google that and you need to look at his MVP year. You could not stop him. You could not stop him. Literally, it took like teams, like a whole village to stop him. The guy is 6'1", 180 pounds, and he was doozing on guys. Stephen Curry, he's hard to guard too. He can pull up from 30. He's hard to guard, but with the way that the rules are played today, you can't touch people. And when Iverson played, people were hand checking him, like hitting him. He's getting to the rack. People are pushing on him, and he's still finishing strong. People are forearming him, and he's still crossing them over and draining shots in their face. The game was much more physical, and Iverson just his animal instincts took over. So I'm gonna go with Iverson on this one. Let me know what you think. Who's harder to guard, Stephen Curry or Allen Iverson? I'm going with Allen Iverson. Let me know what you think. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction, where Hoops meets Hoopla. Peace.